Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be opening up a Silver Tempest Pokemon booster box. Of course, this is part 2 of the booster box opening where I open up the second 18 packs of the booster box. If you missed out on part 1 of this booster box opening, I highly recommend watching it. I had very good pulls. You'll find a link to that video in the description of this video. So this booster box I actually did purchase from Collector's Cash for $109.99. You can find a link to the website for Collector's Cash in the description of this video. Of course, Silver Tempest is the newest set in the Pokemon trading card game. The official release date of this set is today, Friday, November 11th, 2022. So I will jump right into the booster pack opening. At the end of this video, I will summarize all of the good pulls from both part 2, the second 18 packs of this booster box, as well as the entire booster box. So 18 packs to open up. Of course, this set is the final main Sword and Shield series expansion. The set based around Lugia VSTAR also includes Alolan Vulpix. Was lucky enough to pull out a Rainbow Rare in part 1, a couple of Trainer Gallery subset cards, a Radiant Pokemon. So we'll see what happens in part 2. That's sort of the excitement of opening products. Wondering what the pulls are going to be like from an entire booster box. And I would highly recommend booster boxes as opposed to any other sealed product out there. Best price per pack, booster pack wise, as well as the best pull rates. Snorunt starts pack 1 of 18. Fletchling, Pharaoh Seed, Smeargle, Esper, Grass type Energy, Quadstone, Morpeko, Capturing Aroma, Reverse Hollow of a Duosion, an uncommon, and then the final card, an Arcanine. On my cheat sheet handy, I believe there is a Hisuian Arcanine available as a Pokemon V in this set. Still in the search to pull out a V alternate art. I've not pulled one from either Lost Origin or this set. They are tough to pull. 4 different alternate arts available in Silver Tempest, Unknown, of course the most valuable one, the Lugia. At the time of this recording, it's worth around $300. It will probably come down to somewhere between $100 and $200. And then the other ones would be Regidrago and Skuntank. Beldum starts this pack. Stunfisk, Vulpix, Snorunt, Fletchling, Metal type Energy, Golbat, Meowstic, Gym Trainer. Brings back, what set was it? Shining Face, I think, had Gym Trainer in it, and I pulled that so many times. Virizion did not pull many rare reverse hollows out in part 1. Already, 1 for 2 in part 2. And then Zeraora as the final card. Seeing a lot of cards that I did not pull from part 1. I was reading an article on Silver Tempest, and the author was saying that he really liked the set because it was finally starting to meld sort of the anime, the video games, and the cards all into one. I know some of the recent sets like Lost Origin in that Trainer Gallery subset. Red was in that Trainer Gallery subset. Then, of course, Serena is in this set. Dratini starts this pack. Chinchou, Meditite, Dupiter, Ponyta, Water type Energy, Wailord, Raichu, ooh, a creepy looking Raichu, Torracat, Reverse Hollow of a Dratini, a common, and then a Crocodile as the rare. Pulled many rare holo cards from part 1 of this booster box opening. Very long text for its ability on Crocodile. Alright. Would love to pull out a second secret rare, maybe a gold V-Star. I do really like pulling out gold colored cards, just sort of a flair to them. They really stand out. value-wise, they're not really worth a lot for how rare some of those cards, how tough they are to pull. Litten to start this one, a scared-looking Litten. Rufflet, Fennekin, Durant, Emolga, Darkness-type energy, Behem, Braixen, Sigilyph, Reverse Hollow a Meowstic. This would be an uncommon, a diamond at the bottom left. And the final card would be a Keldeo. Looks like the letter F down here by the set symbol, so that's indicating what letters are eligible to be played in the standard format. Of course, this year, there was not a standard format change just because of the pandemic and not having official events the past couple of years. Of course, there's always changes, usually to the standard format, because the Pokemon Company International wants players to continuously buy new cards. And usually the newer the set, the more powerful the Pokemon. This pack, it starts with Clink, Wailmer, Dratini, Feebas, Phanpy, Lightning-type energy, Glalie, Candace, Krokorok, Reverse Hall. There we go, a Corviknight V. So this is a V, a Trainer Gallery subset card. Did very well pulling a Duraludon, one of those black and gold colored VMAX cards in part 1. So here we have another V in the Trainer Gallery subset. Excellent pull. And the final card would be an Unknown V. Unknown, that alternate art, is a card I would love to pull out. That is the third Pokemon V that I've pulled from this entire booster box. Pretty cool and an awesome feeling pulling 2 ultra rares essentially in one pack. Regidrago on this one. Pulled out a VSTAR Regidrago in part 1. 4 and then 2. Hoping to get another Radiant Pokemon as well. Alakazam, I'm particularly partial to, even though it isn't that competitive. Durant starts this pack. Emolga, Beldum, Stunfisk, Vulpix, a V-Star Marker, Sunflora, Primordial Altar, Dedenne, Reverse Holo of a Fion. This would be a rare. And then the final card, a Kling Clang. Alolan Vulpix on this pack. Of course, Alolan Vulpix, the featured Pokemon on the Elite Trainer box for Silver Tempest. I know I haven't been able to get my order through, but the Pokemon Center Online has had pre-orders for the Pokemon Center exclusive is at the Elite Trainer Box Plus for Crown Zenith, which looks to be a pretty cool looking special expansion that it will be released in January. Hawlucha, a very miscut card to start the pack here. Togedemaru, Petalil, Pikachu, Growlithe, Fighting type energy, Metang, Anorith, Unidentified Fossil, Reverse Holo of a Feebas, a common, and then a Frostlass as the final card. I do like the trainer in the illustration. Just shows the size of Frostlass. Lugia on this one. Still on the search for an alternate art. Any alternate art I would take. Of course, Lugia is my most wanted, being the most valuable alternate art in the set. This pack, it starts with Fungus, Phanpy, Litten, Rufflet, Fennekin, Fire-type energy, Clang, Claydol, Worker, Armaldo, another rare, yes, as the reverse holo, and the final card, another rare holo, this time a Rayonikless. So I've pulled tons of rare holo cards out, and normally I'd rather not pull rare holo cards because that means instead of getting an ultra rare or a secret rare, I'm getting a rare holo. But it does seem with this box, in general, the numbers are up quantity-wise. So hopefully I'll continue getting some ultra rares and maybe another secret rare. Have not pulled any type of full art, whether that be a full art trainer or a V Full Art. As far as the Full Art trainers go, 8 different ones available in this set. All 8 are available as not trainer gallery subset, rainbow rare cards as well. Clink starts this one. Whalmer, Dratini, Sandygast, Relicanth, Psychic type Energy, Toxapex, Professor Laventon, Dracloak, Reverse Holo. There we go, a Radiant Jirachi. So the one that I wanted to pull, the 3 in Alakazam, just for collecting purposes, did not pull, but this one is also very good. This card's ability, Entrusted Wishes. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them into your hand. So essentially, it is a very, very good card. I'm even reading the attack on the card. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out. So this card is excellent. Overall, a lot of fun with Astral Misfortune. You're looking at what? A 25% chance of hitting 2 heads in a row. Not bad at all. And then Amoonguss as the final card. This really might be my favorite pull of the entire opening, just because I think it is a very competitive card. And I like Jirachi in general. I really do love those Radiant Pokemon as well. Reminds me a lot of the Shining Pokemon from years past. Neo series of sets, and then in Shining Legends. Maybe I'll get all 3 from this opening of the Radiant Pokemon. First card here is Ralts, Krogunk, Solosis, Zubat, Elgem, Metal type Energy, Slurpuff, Lance, Archon, Reverse Holo of a Togedemaru, a common, and then Delphox as the final card. Delphox, a stage 2 starter. Normally I do prefer those water type starters, outside of course, Charizard. My favorite basic starter of all time, Totodile. That was the Pokemon that I chose for Pokemon Crystal. I actually played Pokemon Crystal twice from the beginning. We had a video store here in town that rented video games out, including the consoles. So I rented a Game Boy Color with Pokemon Crystal and chose Totodile. Played it for a few days, had to return it to the store, and then later on that year was able to get a Game Boy Advance with Pokemon Crystal. Hawlucha starts this one. Looks like what, 3, 6, 9? 8 or 9 packs left to go. Togedemaru, Petalil, Pikachu, Growlithe, Water type Energy, Dragonair, Toxicroak, Jinx, Reverse Holo of a Solosis, a common, and the final card. There we go! I got it! Lugia V. This is the alternate art. So very, very happy with this pull. Now I would like to give a special shout out to my daughter Mia. I talked about this in part 1, but I laid out 2 booster boxes of Silver Tempest. I wanted her to choose one. She chose the right one because I opened up the one that she chose. Now, the only downside with this card, I can see it from the front. The centering actually is pretty good. I was going to say the centering's terrible, but it actually is pretty good. It's just how the card looks. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful card right there. What a great way to finally get an alternate art card from a pack. And that is the most valuable card in the set. Wow. Lugia on this one. Such a great box. I have seen a lot of those Lugia V alternate arts being pulled, so I don't know if the pull rates are a little bit easier in this set or it's just random luck and those cards are getting pulled a little bit more just in places that I look. Emolga starts this one. Chimico, Baniri, Drowsy, Spinarak, Darkness type Energy, Honchkrow, Ninetales, Leafy Camo Poncho, Reverse Holo of a Wailord. This would be an uncommon. And the final card, would be a Gardevoir. Do you like Gardevoir quite well? I know Pedro, SentaiFan45, a big fan of Gardevoir. Radiant Gardevoir in Lost Origin. Alright, let's see what happens. Was not expecting that Lugia at all. I'll have to thank Mia very much when I go up and see her. Zubat starts this one. Elgem, Fungus, Sandygast, Relicanth, Grass-type Energy, Raichu, Torracat, Palossand, Reversal of a Worker, uncommon, and the final card will be a Dragonite, a rare holo. Going back to Pokemon Crystal, when I first had that game, someone I believe traded me probably a Dratini, and I was able to get Dragonite up pretty high pretty quickly. And Dragonite was one of the main Pokemon I took down my neighbor with, Eric. He had not lost in battle, and I still don't think he lost because you had to attach cables from one Game Boy Advance to the other back then, or Game Boy Color, whatever we were playing on. And he pulled the cables when we were battling because he knew he was going to lose. He had a couple of level 80 some Pokemon in Steelix and Scizor. Swablu starts this pack. Swirlix, Rotom, Dreepy, Vulpix, Lightning type Energy, Duosion, V-Guard Energy, Hypno, Reversal of a Spinarak, a common, and then Fion would be the final card. Alolan Vulpix on this one. Would like to get one more good pull from, I have 3 packs left after this one. Ho-Oh, I would not mind. I'm a fan of Ho-Oh in general. Beautiful looking colors. I really would say I prefer Ho-Oh to Lugia. Drowsy starts this one. Spinarak, Ralts, Krogunk, Solosis, VSTAR Marker, Morpeko, Capturing Aroma, Wailord, Reversal of a Mareanie, common, and the final card would be a Hisuian Arcanine V. I am a fan of Arcanine. Hisuian, I know Hisuian Growlithe needs a haircut like I do, but Hisuian Arcanine V. Irresistible Force, as often as you like during your turn, you may move a fighting energy from one of your other Pokemon to this Pokemon. So you can use Rock Bullet a little quicker. Not bad at all. 3 packs left to go. Maybe another full art. Keep my fingers crossed, but no complaints at all. A secret rare from this box, a couple of very good Trainer Gallery subset cards, and then that Lugia V, the alternate art. Now, wouldn't that be something? I keep looking at that card. Maybe it isn't the alternate art. I just have to think to myself, I know what the V full art cards look like. They just usually have a colorful background. They don't have trainers or any characters in the background. Sunkern starts this one. Phanpy, Indeedee, Mareanie, Mischievous, Fighting type Energy, Lopunny, Serena, Regenerative Energy, Honchkrow would be the reverse holo and uncommon, and then Virizion as the rare. Alright, 2 packs left to go. Then I'll summarize my pulls from part 2 and then on the entire box. Regieleki on the cover art here. Regidrago on the final booster pack. Trying to think numbers wise if I'm due. If I should be getting another Trainer Gallery subset card or a Radiant Pokemon. I don't think so. Dreepy starts the second to last pack. Vulpix, Emolga, Chimico, Baniri, Fire type Energy, Primordial Alter, Dedenne, Quadstone, Reverse Holo. There we go! Wasn't expecting much, but another Trainer Gallery subset card, so I believe that's 4 on the entire booster box in Druddigon. What a place to read right there. And then the final card would be a Cobalion. What an amazing box. Very, very, very happy with the pulls. All right, final pack here from an exceptional booster box. How about that Radiant Alakazam? What a way to end it if I was able to pull it. Not likely at all. Okay, final pack. It starts with Sandile, Fennekin, Murkrow, Beldum, Baltoy, Psychic type Energy, Furisode Girl, Donphan, Brazen, Reverse Hollow of an Indeedee. This would be a common. And then the final card, a Hisuian Braviary. So give me a moment, and I'll have all of my good pulls from part 2 laid out on the table, and then I'll summarize those as well. Probably do the in-depth summary first, and then just lay the entire booster box on the table. All right, from part 2 of this booster box opening, I was able to pull out 3 rare reverse holo, so low numbers-wise on the entire booster box compared to other sets. Virizion, Fion, and then Armaldo. 3 rare holo, Crocodile, Rayoneclis, and Dragonite. 1 Radiant Pokemon in Jirachi. 2 Pokemon V, Unknown, and Arcanine. And then a couple of Trainer Gallery subset cards in the Druddigon, and then the Corviknight. And then, of course, last but not least, I'm going to be very, very careful with it because I need to get this card in a sleeve and top loader. The Lugia V, the alternate art. Okay, so I'll be right back with all of the pulls from both part 1 and part 2 laid out on the table. All right, so here are all of my best pulls from both part 1 and part 2. So I was able to pull out 7 total rare holos, only 5 rare reverse holos. Normally those numbers are 10 to 13, so a little bit lower. As far as the ultra rares go in the booster box, was able to pull out 4 Pokemon V, a V alternate art, of course that Lugia, the most valuable card in the set, the VSTAR, so 1 VSTAR, 1 Rainbow Rare VMAX, 2 Radiant Pokemon, and then the top row there, all Trainer Gallery subset cards, so 4 total. So I'm not sure if pull rates are like this for all of the Silver Tempest booster boxes, but I'm very, very happy with my pulls from this booster box. So that will conclude this opening. Thank you everyone for watching. Before you go, I want to wish you guys the best of luck with your Silver Tempest openings. Again, I did buy this booster box from Collector's Cash for $109.99. I would highly recommend their website and their physical store, which I believe is located in Kansas. You'll find a link to their website in the description of this video. So 2 things before you go. Make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you have not done so already. Now, if you would like to support my channel even more, help with some of my big openings, certainly consider becoming a patron of mine on Patreon. You can purchase my book, Pokemon Cards, the Unofficial Ultimate Collector's Guide, and just essentially just watch my videos, be fans of mine. I try and interact with as many people as possible. If you have any questions for me, any comments, I read through everything posted on all of my videos. So thank you again everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.